Okay, everybody, I thought I'd do a real quick sewing video on making your homemade washcloths and towels. I already have a towel here that I am making for my great-great-granddaughter that's going to be born in May, and I have a hood which I'm going to be sewing onto that, and I'll show you that later on in the video. But right now we're just working on the washcloths, and as you can see I have to do a little bit of trimming, so let me do a little bit of trimming and I'll bring you right back as soon as that's done. Okay, so this is what you need to do. I have my setting at 1 3/4 or almost 1 3/4, and I have it on number 2 zigzag. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way around each of these edges on the number 2 at the 1 3/4 setting. Then I'm going to lower it down to 1, and then we're going to go all the way around again. And this makes sure that the fabric does not start to unravel, and it anchors everything together so that when the baby's being washed, that it doesn't have little flakes of stuff all over the place. So let me get started here, and I'll bring it right back. Now, as you see, I'm coming back around again. I'm going to put the foot down. I forgot to do that. Sorry about that. And then I'm just going to feed it all the way around, and I am finishing up to the corner where I started, and then we're going to anchor it again, hitting the reverse, and that's all that we have to do. Now here we are, it's completely done. We're going to pull it out, snip it, take this extra away, and now what we're going to do is we're going to keep it on 2, and we're going to lower this stitch regulator down to where I want it to be. So I'm going to put it on 1/2 inch. Now if you remember, I showed you what it looked like on the number 1 setting, and this was 0. So I don't want quite that, so I'm going to do it at 1/2. And then we're going to go back around the entire washcloth one more time. It's going to be a little bit loud, but it's just going to give you the general idea as to what I am doing. So we're going to start off, and I'm going to hit the reverse button to anchor the thread in. And all I'm going to do is feed it all the way around, just as you see it here. And when I get done, I will show you what I'm going to do next. There's one more thing that I would like to point out to you. As you can see, I don't have it quite at 1/4 inch for the sewing seam, but what I'm doing is, I don't know if I can zoom in here, there we go, and then you can see that where I'm sewing is just at the edge, so that the loop is catching the edge of the material so that it doesn't unravel. Then one more time we're going to go around on a number 2 and on a 1/2 inch, and then we are going to anchor it so that just inside, which would be about 1/4 inch, zigzag all the way around, and that way our washcloth won't unravel. And that's what I did to finish it up. Don't really need to have the presser foot on there. And there we are. Our washcloth is now done. And these we'll come by and we'll snip off some of these pieces that kind of frayed a little bit, and then our washcloth is done and it's ready to be used. Well, I'll bring you back when I start working on the towel, and I've got to do a little bit of embroidering first on my baby lock, so when I'm ready to make the towel, I will bring you back and show you how to attach a hood. Well, as you can see, I have finished up. I've trimmed off some of the things that started to fray as I was sewing. So now our washcloth is now done. It's ready to be used. Hope this is helpful. And like I said, I'll bring you back on the other video, which will take care of the towel for the baby to use also. Have a good day. Enjoy your sewing adventures, people.